What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the Ghouls Gaming and Tech channel. We have the iPhone 17 Pro Max, as you can see right here, and we are doing what we always do. We're giving you guys the best cases for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Now, a lot of these factors are based on protection, cost, aesthetics, all that good stuff. We have the Aulumu A17 Rugged case for the 17 Pro Max, one of my favorite cases. We're gonna keep this video short and sweet and get you guys from point A to point B as quick as possible without wasting you guys' time, because I know you have things to do. So if you're new, subscribe. If you're new or returning, make sure to hit that like button. It's definitely appreciated. It's the best way that I and YouTube knows you guys enjoy these type of videos, and also become a member of the channel if you would like. All right, like I said, this is the Aulumu A17 Rugged case, one of my favorite case brands as of this year. I just heard about them this year. I really like their cases. I think aesthetically and for protection, these are some of the best cases that you can get. You can find this on Amazon.com. This is $25.98. The link will be in the description below. I think that price is very fair for what you're getting. Cutouts and buttons. Let's look around this bad boy right here. So you have some pretty much like indented but also raised buttons right here for your action button and your up and down volume rocker, and you have also a massive cutout for that camera plateau, and also you have a button for your power/Siri control. They actually do feel responsive, not as clicky as some other cases, just because of how it is ingrained in the case itself. It's not like a separate piece, but it's still, you won't have any issues clicking your button, so it's fine. And then on the bottom you see two cutouts for your speakers, and then a cutout for your charging port right there. And then on the top you don't have any cutout. As we look around the case, you see obviously you have that MagSafe ring, which we'll get to in a bit. And as far as just aesthetics, you have so much going on right here, just from the logo, the branding of it, you know, CPU cooling chambers, what they say it is, and then you have that aesthetic of the MagSafe ring on the back, and just some other stuff that kind of pretty cool to look at, some red accents to just kind of give you something different. And then also with the cutouts, you have a cutout right here for a lanyard if you would like. While we're on that, let's get into the feel in the grip. What does this bad boy feel like? So as any rugged case, this feels like a very tough and rigid plastic/rubber on the sides. You do have a little bit of give, but obviously this is a rugged case, so you have give, but it's very firm at the same time. It's hard to explain. It's not as thick as like a OtterBox case, but it is very secure. You will feel that this is going to protect your phone. But yeah, the feel is good. It feels like a hard plastic. And then also you have like some ridges on here. It's not a different material, it's still plastic, but they were able to give it some type of definition. This feels like not like a jean material, but like maybe if jeans could be plastic. That's what this feels like. That's the best way I can describe it. MagSafe ring is kind of slippery, but I mean, it's not like the magnet itself is slippery. It's more just flat plastic right here. Super good sturdy grip right here on the sides. You have some ridges and some different textures right here, so when you're holding this, it's not going to feel slippery in your hands. All right, next thing is the fit and protection. Now I cannot talk about fit and protection without throwing this bad boy on, so let's put this on, and it's a very secure snap. This is what it looks like when it is on your phone. Super nice. The fit is very precise. As you can see, the buttons and cutouts and everything lines up very precisely. You would swear that Apple made this case. Oh my goodness. But yeah, all your buttons, they correspond just fine. As you can see, you're getting that little feedback right here. You got my action button. I have it set to translate, but we're not going to translate. Stop listening to me. And then you have this one right here. You can get to all your stuff. Obviously, this is a rugged case, so you do have a pretty decent raised border around your camera plateau right here, so everything inside is fine to be protected. Same thing with the front display and your four corners right here. You have some extra cushion, as you can see, for your four bumpers, so if it lands on any corner, you're going to be protected and face down as well. So next thing we're going to get into is wireless charging and MagSafe. So obviously your phone is MagSafe. This case has MagSafe in it, and obviously the phone can wirelessly charge. So this should run smooth without a hiccup. Boom, as you can see, we're charging right there. So MagSafe and wireless charging works. Magnet is very secure, pretty strong clamp. All right, next thing is drop resistance and reliability. So what does that mean? Will this case hold up when it drops? Will your phone hold up when it drops? How reliable is this case that it will continue to protect your phone over and over and over again with drops on different types of surfaces? Yes, to all those. It will protect everything. Camera plateau is obviously protected. It's not a full protection around the camera plateau where some cases fill in all this empty space, but nonetheless, this edge is raised so high up that if your phone lands flat, it's completely fine. This case will not pop off. I've seen some cases, like if you drop it enough or on a certain surface, the edge will pop off and your phone and case ends up like this. You don't have to worry about that with this one. Any type of drop, your case will stay on, and the durability of this case, it's not going to start to fray or chip or just mess up or discolor because you've had it for a long time, it got wet, or you dropped it so much. Which brings me to my next point, which is edge control. Basically, how much is the edge of your case actually raised above your actual display? Because that gives you an idea of the real estate of protection you have when this does drop inevitably face down on something. So basic way to test that is to rub your finger up, down on your display, side to side, and figure out, do you or does your finger meet any resistance when it does that? And then how much resistance? Now, certain cases, like a waterfall effect, it'll just slide off to the side, but not this case. This case is raised very well, a significant amount. Like I said, keep this video short and sweet. Don't want to overdo it because it's just a case at the end of the day. But yeah, highly recommend this case. One of my favorite cases by far. Definitely recommend you guys get it. Link in the description below. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Love you guys as always, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.